Hi, today I get to share with you one of the questions that I get asked by young people or first home buyers who are wanting to get their foot in the housing market here in Australia. And the question is this: can friends come together to buy a property? My answer generally is yes. Why not? Friends today go on vacation and they do things together. They might as well decide to buy property together. However, before you get started or jump into it, I believe there are certain fundamentals that need to be taken into consideration. In today's video, we shall be exploring those fundamental issues. My name is Henry Ike from Ike.Finance. Please do follow us on all our social media handles and on our YouTube channel. Now, let's begin. What are the fundamental things? What are the critical things that you need to do? There are 5 critical things I feel you should do. Number 1, sit down with your friends and clearly define your objective. What are you attempting to achieve? What is the long-term goal? Because everybody should understand their role and understand whether this fits into their current lifestyle, because mortgage is a long-term commitment. Number 2, consult a financial advisor or a lawyer. These people are able to explain the legal side of entering into a financial contract, and also to explain the best way to structure this so that it benefits everyone. Now, it may cost you a little initial money to do this, but it is money well spent because it will save you from heartache and the loss of friendship should things go wrong in the future. 3, deposit. Where are the deposit going to come from? Are the friends going to contribute equally, or are some going to contribute more than others? So these are the discussions that need to be heard and agreed upon before you even get started. Number 4, where do you buy? And what type of property are you looking to buy? And what are the location? In fact, this is essential. And I recommend removing sentiment and emotion from this. Look at it from an investment angle. It's really critical. There are professionals in the market like real estate agents or buyer's agents that you can choose or consult to help you narrow down your choice of location and the choice of property. Number 5, clearly define your time frame. When are you looking at doing this? Within a 6-month period or 12-month period? Now, why is this important? It's so that the people within that arrangement fully understand and everybody's on board so that this can actually happen. Without knowing your time frame, it may just be a pie in the sky. Now, let's look at what are considered to be the disadvantage. What seemed good today may be a bad idea in 2 to 3 years' time. Why? Because mortgage is a long-term commitment. And so it is important to think long-term. Is it going to be a good idea in 2 years or 3 years' time? And so once you have that in mind, you can then go to the next point. So our next point is this: a little disagreement among the friends can lead to the sale of the property in a wrong time, leading to a huge financial loss. So why is this important? So it is important to separate emotions from investment. So again, on this point, I just stress this to ensure that what you feel should not come into play on your investment. Number 3, tax implication. Now, get a proper taxation advice. Again, spend a little money, sit with an accountant to advise on what the implications may be if the property is sold before time. But any of those things, do not go into this blind. Get advice and be properly educated. Now, number 4 is loss of friendship. Now, this I consider to be a sentimental one. Would you rather keep your friends for life or risk losing them over a bad business decision or relationship that went wrong? And so, when it comes to friendship, it is really, really critical to, go into all of this fully aware. Now, if you have had any of this or you've been in a situation like this, please do go to our comment section and put down what your experience have been. Finally, here are 4 ideas or 4 things I consider beneficial for 2, 3, or 5 friends coming together to buy a property. Number 1 is a foot in the door. We know how long it takes to save for a deposit, to buy a property in Australia. So if 2, 3, 4 friends can come together and contribute, let's say $25,000 each, that's nearly over 100K. It's a big pool of deposit there to get you into a property. So that is one of the best ways, or in fact, the fastest way of getting a foot in the door. Number 2, if your first property is properly set up, that is, you've chosen the right property in the right location, and all the parties to the arrangement are paying the mortgage on time, this could be a faster way of growing your portfolio by assessing the equity on that and repeat the process again and again. So that's a good one there. Number 3, friends buying property together could deepen their friendship. This could deepen their friendship through shared values and the opportunities arising from investing together. In other words, if the first property you bought it in the right place at the right price and is doing well, in fact, this could really form a big bond between these friends that can last them a lifetime. And finally, number 4 is pulling your resources together. That is your income. Let's assume all of you are on average income of 50 or 60K a year. So 4 people, that's a huge income there. And then combined with your deposit. So this really is a way to save you time if you were to do this by yourself. So you could have saved yourself time by your friend, with your friends coming together to do this. Now, like I said, this is something that you need to consider whether it's good for you before you go into it, if you take the necessary steps and the precautions as we have outlined today. Again, do feel free to put your comment down if you are doing this already, or you're considering doing it, or people who have done it and whether it turned out good or bad. Put them down in our comment section. And we are so happy that you have joined us today. Look forward to seeing you next week as we bring you more on our Monday Motivational. Thank you and bye-bye.